New set ranked time. Let's go. Time to get hard stuck bronze. They did do. They did a decent change to before stuff went live, but from what I could see, it didn't really change too much. Like it didn't really like upset anything that was already like pretty like set. So we're all good. It's all good. Let's see how replacement matches go. Hopefully, at least by minimum this time we get placed in like plat. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. What was it? I think last? Let's see. So in A we were placed like gold. Uh, we were placed. I think we got placed to gold 4 in the 8.5, right? So hopefully we spend enough time in our boot camp and studying to at least get placed plat this time.
The blacklist won't hurt anyone. I promise.
You know, I probably should have put her off to the side so she's flipping both of them with her ability.
Ionia still stands.
Oh, okay then.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Oh, stone play. That's a good start.
So strange, we scream.
Hmm.
Reporting in. Reporting in.
Yes, I am a weapon.
Oh, he's got a stronger start. I don't necessarily agree with slapping at giants there, but
So strange, we scream.
merciful, but Targon isn't.
Maybe I should have gone Tristana. I could have gone Gunner, but. I don't plan on keeping Teemo, so the red buff will still be pretty good. Should we try for the... Well, we have... Oh, actually, we have Teemo. It's just he doesn't synergize with red buff. I mean, he kind of does, because just extra dot damage, but... Cause I was like thinking, like, maybe we go, like, the Azir, like, the 3 Shurima or Tacticians is here. Or Azir carry. Oh, lady. Welcome in. I'm tired, a little tired. It rained a lot over the weekend, so it's like hot. Ah, we almost had that. Close, close. This is why I hate being in the top 2. I hate the carousel system. I was up 2 hours last night. That's unfortunate.
Knock knock. Vengeance calling.
So you can make use of the sword. This is just really shop diff is all it is. Like 2-star Maokai is kind of hard to chew through. That's what it is though.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I've been.
What I have done cannot be undone.
I could have gotten that the Kassadin would have been so much better. Akshan just feels so bad. I didn't mind that because I was pretty sure he's like better than the Teemo, but he just doesn't feel good.
This world is frayed and in need of mending.
So strange, we scream.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
I'm not really getting any good items. We'll probably just go like 3 Shurima. 3 Shurima.
I may be merciful, but Targon is
4 Tactician.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Reporting in.
We'll probably put a set for Juggernaut. Cause since there's no way we're getting a 3-star Redneck then, we have to wait for Nasus to pop up. So everyone play. So even though technically like Teemo isn't like great because we took red buff, right? It's still fine. But it stacks, so it's just extra damage for the Teemo. The problem is I need a Gwynsus though. Which I don't think I'm gonna be able to get one. I mean, idealism got nerfed a little bit. Actually, was it a little bit or was it a lot of bit? I don't remember what the original numbers was. Oh yeah, it was a little bit. 2%. Oh, I forgot to sell this. Oops.
They will feel pain they've never imagined.
Oh, I should have just sold the team up for 40. Oh, he's fucking going our build. But his is better because he has 2 Jarvans. Bro, that's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying when somebody else like is going your build, but they get like better shit. Like he has like 6 Swains already. Cause he had a 2-star Swain, he had another one on his bench.
Fade and be
Oh, nice.
God's with me every fight. This time, no different.
Shurima is never lost.
This world is frayed and in need of mending.
I get a Nasus. And a Jarvan. I mean, we're still lucky that we got Azir too.
will rule the Freljord. I will rule the Freljord.
It still kind of sucks that we don't have Shurima 30 online. That's why I was tempted to go the Tome of Traits. Was to try to get the Shurima. I don't think I'm able to get either of those bows. Psych, motherfucker. Mother trucker. I'll be trying to jack my bow. Don't appreciate that. Where's my Nasus? Where's my big dog at? Zeri still slaps, that's for sure. Cause they buffed Gunner. Fucking Gunner gets more AD per stack now. That shit's nuts. And that's for Gunner. I think it's like 12% now per stack. It's like a 96%. 96% fucking AD, because it's per attack, right? And so like the Gunners generally have pretty high combat or attack speed. Like Zeri has pretty fast attack speed, and I think he has the Zeri attack speed one, like the chem mod. Wait, oh, he has the Noxus execute one, that's why. That's gonna be a rough augment to deal with. If I had like 3 Shurima, we'd be okay. But we don't. If I had 3 Shurima and probably 4 strategists, we'd probably be alright there, but not really much I can do about that. I also slammed this on fire.
Demacia, now and forever. From the shadows. Demacia, now and forever.
They will feel pain
Almost had that. That was such a close loss. I just don't get where, like, why there's like, there's no way any like other people have taken Nasus. So it's kind of just like, what the fuck? Like, just where's Nasus? Like we're struggling because we don't have that bug still there.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
Like where is, like, seriously, where's Nasus? Like who's pulling out Juggernauts? Nobody. So he's just like bugged, I guess. That's fun. Bruh. Bruh. Like that is just not showing up and nobody wants him. Like I need him and he's just not there. What was I say? Where's my Juggernaut emblem?
Shurima is not of this time.
Oh, we got the Shurima on board. We got 4 strategists. That's not what I wanted.
The shadows.
The big downside was not having the Shurima. Because now we have the healing plus like the extra healing, plus the ascension, which like Azir should be the one ascending because he's 3 items. So that's nice. Money.
Glory to Shurima.
Shurima is not of this time.
Demacia, now and forever.
Fucking Zeri. I could tell Zeri ramped up because she started murdering everything. I still don't think they really changed Piltover enough though. Like Piltover just once you get the mech, it still doesn't feel like you should sell the mech, right?
Converge.
So it's kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of meh. Should have grabbed the red buff. I should have grabbed something else. Fuck, who went out 5th? That sucks ass, bro. So annoying. Demacia is so annoying because they buffed Demacia. Like, I don't know why they buffed Demacia. Demacia was so strong after like they rebuffed it. And then they're like, you know what, we're gonna buff it again. Like, what the? Like, why? Like, why'd you do that? Like, you have to be shitting me. You fucking buffed Demacia twice. Like, because they buffed it back to like its regular values. Like it makes no sense, like at all. It makes absolutely no sense. Like, it's so dumb. Like, they buffed it back to its regular value, so it's so fucking strong again to go vertical Demacia when it was already strong enough as it was. Like, I swear to God, sometimes they don't play their own game. Like, sometimes they just don't play their own fucking game. I swear to God, when the way they patch shit sometimes. What's up, Zephy? Like, it's so stupid. Cause like Demacia was so strong, and then they buffed it right back up to its regular values, like before they nerfed it. Like, there was no reason to buff it. Demacia didn't need a buff. Like, I don't know why they buffed it. Like, honestly speaking, like, I don't know why they buffed it. Because the problem is that, like, Lux is still, like, super... Like, Lux and Sona are still super strong units. Like, there's literally no reason to buff that. But they go, oh, hey, by the way, they're basically rebuffing Demacia. Like, bro. Like, you're actually trolling. Whatever. I also kind of fucked myself by choosing red buff, and then I slammed the Sunfire and I had a Teemo. I mean, I wasn't planning on going Tactician. The Sunfire slam was also stupid, but it's just I'm not used to red buff being an augment. But it's just annoying. Like why would you buff a synergy, a trait that's already strong? Like, That synergy had no reason being buffed, like at all whatsoever. Like, period. There was no reason to buff Demacia. Like the synergy itself is already strong enough as it is, and then the characters in it are really strong, and then you go, ah, you know, we'll buff it. Like, no. Devs, hello? Like, did you pay attention to the PvE? Like, like, I don't know why you would buff that. Like, why would you buff Demacia? Like, I don't think I would have beaten him even before the nerfs, and now they made it even, they basically put it back to when it was like busted. Like, they left the first one the same, like the Demacia 3, which was always whatever. You always went Demacia 5 anyway, like minimum. But it's just like, whatever, I don't feel like doing the math. Fuck, I didn't mean to roll there. Like, it just annoys me a little bit that they did that. Because it makes no sense. Like, realistically, it makes no sense. Like, you buffed it because, like, Demacia was at no point underperforming. Like, it was literally one of the strongest traits, period. Like, even after it got nerfed. Well, after the first nerf, it was a little much. But then they, like, buffed it again. Like, they had slightly buffed it. And after that, it went right back to being one of the most dominant, like, traits you could do. And then it was like, and then they go, ah, yeah, we're just gonna buff the Demacia trait again, the already strong trait. We're buffing it again. Like, huh? What? Excuse me? Why? Like, for what reason? Like, pretty sure nobody looked at Demacia and went, yeah, that needs buffs. Like,
Guess we're fighting.
I may be merciful, but Tardon isn't.
like, I'm like 90% sure nobody looked at Demacia, like, who like plays a game and goes, yeah, that needs a buff. So I'm not sure why they buffed it. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. Also, I still think Nasus needed a buff. Like, Nasus just doesn't feel like a good tank. Nasus doesn't feel like a good tank, and he deals like no damage. But they haven't touched him, mostly because he has Juggernaut. If he didn't have Juggernaut, they probably would have buffed him. We just go Ionia. Part of me just wants to go Ionia. Like Invoker's Ionia. Try to get a cloak. We also didn't have a static, but like basically all three comps left were all like super overpowered comps that got buffed, and they just melted my entire front line, which kind of sucked ass. Because Gunners got buffed. Like, they did changes that I don't know if I agree with personally. Like, Gunners got slightly buffed when Zeri was already one of the strongest 4-cost carriers in the game. I think Zon just got bug fixes. I don't think Zon got buffed. But it's like I was looking through the patch note changes like from yesterday, and I was like, none of these changes make any fucking sense. Well, alright, that's not true. There's a bunch of changes that made sense, but like the changes they made to some of the upper, like the top upper end like units made no sense because they were like already strong enough as it was. That's right, I got that big noggin, baby. And then they buffed it, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, right? Like what the hell are you thinking? Like, why are you buffing strong units? Like strong synergies? Like, how does that make any sense? Right? Like, they buffed gunners. Zeri, one of the strongest like 4-cost carries in the game, like on the PvE, even after her nerf. Like, she was just so strong because the nerf really didn't do much to her. Like, and then they buffed the gunner stacks, like percentage damage, and it's like, why? Like, makes no sense. Demacia, one of the strongest, most flexible like comps in the or like traits in the PvE since like basically the PvE launched and was playable. And then like they buffed it. They buffed the MR armor, which, I mean, a lot of people go, oh, the MR armor like isn't that big of a deal. It kind of fucking is. It kind of fucking is, because like you're giving unbuilt units like just free MR and armor, which means they take longer to die. Like, it's a pretty big deal. Not to mention that people forget that you're getting free Radiant items with Demacia. Like, right now there's no trade-off to running Demacia, like just vertically, because Demacia also has like 2 of the strongest 4-cost units in Lux and in Jarvan, and then you can fit in like, and Sona is like one of the strongest, like one of the stronger 3-cost units. Like, I'm not quite sure why they buffed it. Like, it almost feels like they were looking at older data when they buffed it, because there was really no reason to buffing that, in my opinion. We're also not staying void. We're gonna go Ionia. It's just Ionia Invoker, but even though Ionia seems to be pretty contested. I've seen a couple people with Ionian units. But yeah, I personally don't understand why the fuck they buffed it. Personally, I don't think Demacia was in a state where, like, almost every Demacia team I ran up into was always such a pain in the ass to kill. Like, just always a pain in the ass. You know how hard it is to fight a synergy that gives you not one, but like basically, because like most people, you run it to 7 anyway, so you have like 3 fucking Radiant items for free that, by the way, aren't completely random. Like, they're actually like, they're usable for those characters. Like, you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to deal with that? Like, that shit is ridiculous. And then you buff that synergy. Like, what the hell? Whatever, we'll just have to figure out how to deal with it. It's part of the stupid game. It's like, that's why I didn't agree with him not doing another patch. Like, if I'm mistaken, like, the patch that's live now was on the PvE yesterday. But, it is what it is. I'll just pop the bramble, whatever. You guys hit the logo? Like, I just, like, the Demacia buff is one I just don't understand. Like, why the fuck? Like, why that happened. Like, how did that, like, make it through? Like, there's no way they had statistics that were showing that Demacia was underperforming. Because, like, almost every single time I ran into Demacia comps, like, the only times, like, they didn't do well was because too many people were contesting them in the same lobby. You get your ass handed to you. Tisk tisk. Start dominant Zephyr.
Ionia still stands!
I grab the Rage Blade because it's really the only thing worth grabbing, but I don't know what to do with it.
Just looking for a road home.
Oh. Uh,
Ionia speaks through me.
I haven't seen any sets, which is a bit of a problem. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm so surprised that the 4 strategist didn't work out. I mean, I feel part of it was also because I took that red buff, silver augment, which didn't do me any favors. He's dead. Yeah. Is anybody else coming? I know I saw someone with Ionia earlier, but he doesn't have sets. I guess people just aren't pulling out enough two cost units.
I have done.
There you are. Oh. Yeah, that was really annoying to deal with. He has 2 blue buffs with multicaster heart. Like basically, he stacked the multicaster stuff. I mean, he has to go reroll. There's no way that's gonna work if he just sticks with that, with just those 2 cost units. Like he's trying to go vertical void with it, but you're gonna have to like do something else. Like it's not really gonna work if he doesn't put something else in there. If he doesn't at least like 3-star them or go for like I don't know what else he would go for. Like multicaster 1 would have been fine because you have the if you're going vertical void because you have the Vel'Koz.
Ionia still stands.
But any more than that and it's really not that good.
As Ionia changes, so
Ionia. The place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Papa's already slammed the Gunblade. It's annoying because he has the Shen earlier. The only way we really stabilize here if we get Kai'Sa. But I know that Void guy already had Kai'Sa, so that's probably gonna be pretty hard. This head basically died before he could do anything. Before he could block some shots.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Good old Aphelios. Nice. Yeah, great. They also nerfed all the harm assist ones. I don't know why well, I mean, I do know why it was kind of strong. They're kind of like no-brainer picks, but I think they nerfed them a little too much. The problem right now is I need Shen, but like, whatever. I think like so like the main issue is still there. Like I think, and they kind of exacerbated it with the buffs and changes they did. Like in 8.5, the annoying part was that like every single fucking comp used the same. Like there were so many unit comps that used almost the same shit that it was like basically impossible to get anything super amazing or like anything like super free. right?
Fear the void sticks.
Because like you were always gonna be contested, and then like this is the Radiant version. Man, I wish I had the other one. But now it's like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the fucking buffs they did on some of them, on some of the cases. Okay, so go.
Remember the name.
I want to get a rabbit dance for her, but like I need something else that's damaging. Either like a Rabadans or an Archangels. I thought my Aurelia was already 2-starred. Oops. My entire front line just fucking got murdered. Like, they literally just got deleted. I don't even know from what. They just died.
I may be merciful, but Targon is
Like, they were fine and then they just died. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I go from getting 2 first places last night to I got a 5th place for my first game, and now I'm about to go like bot 4 again. Like, Kai'Sa's dealing damage, it's just my front line is dying because it's bad. Because I can't 2-star my set.
for Targon.
Great. Now we're gonna go like 8th or some shit because like this comp's not working. We're too contested on too many units, I feel. Or well, they're just not, it's not even contested. They're just like not showing up in the shop at all whatsoever. I probably shouldn't have gone to 8. I probably should have just rolled at 7 to. I hate that they kept the XP changes. Like, I think that's one of the worst things from the PvE that kept over. I was hoping that wouldn't fucking be a thing. But they're like, nah, we're gonna keep the XP changes because for whatever reason they want to fuck with something that was perfectly fine as it was.
So now.
Which is kind of aggravating.
Shurima is not of this time.
Took so long to get out. He has 6 online. No, we're not. There's no way we win. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with me right now. Like, how the fuck am I losing these games? Like, I swear every time they do a patch, it just fucks me over somehow. Like, even if it doesn't like affect anything, it somehow affects me. Like, there's no way I'm like getting 8th on these games, bro. Like, come on. Also, I mean, I don't know how hard of a rank reset it is when the new set comes out. But I'm just losing the cookie cutter shit, and it's so fucking annoying. Fucking Iron 2. Nice. Yeah. It was Diamond 4 less an 8.5. Fucking Iron 2 right now. Great. Iron 2 and I go 8th. That's so fun. That's great.
The black mist won't hurt anyone. I promise.
They didn't even nerf anything for like the Challenger Shurima build I was going. It just didn't work because reasons. Like, Ionia is what I used to get 2 first places last night. Like, and it didn't get affected. I don't know. Fucking whatever. I shouldn't have gone to 8. I hate, like, I don't like that they stuck to their guns with the XP changes. Like, I really don't think the XP changes were good. Like, it makes the flow of the game feel bad to me at the last end. Like, it doesn't feel as good.
Where there is evil, I shall go.
To me, at least. Like, I don't think it's that great.
Name's Samira. Try not to slow me down. Where there is evil, I shall go.
So much for doing a refresher course last night. This damn thing didn't fucking do me any good. Like, I felt comfortable because, like, you know, we did yesterday that night, and fucking we did like 3 matches, and while we didn't win, we topped 4. Like, I mean we won 2 of them, and then we topped 4 in the 3rd one, and like the one in between. Like, perfect. Like, you know, I was like, okay, we have a decent handle on how this goes. First 2 games of the fucking new set, we go 5th and then we go 8th. Like, in Iron. For fucking crying out loud. Like, if we were like in higher ranks, sure, whatever. But in fucking Iron, of all fucking things.
They will feel pain they've never imagined.
Granted, like I said, I don't know how hard the reset. Like I don't know if it's a complete like fresh reset and everybody starts from the bottom. But even then, I don't think like I should have gone 8th on that last lobby. Jesus Christ, I swear to God. My dog is like hellbent on pissing me off.
Watch this.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it.
I still don't get why they buffed Gunner. Like it's by 2%, but 2% is a huge amount. Like end game wise. Like once your like shit's like fully built and stuff, like 2% is a lot. It stacks up pretty high. Damn.
Dawn is the future.
Ooh, attack speed. That's good.
I'm going in.
I do think the medium and shopping was pretty cool. That's a pretty good idea. Splitting up like the high end shopping, it's like 3 different tiers. It's pretty cool. Pretty good idea. What are the actual good things that came out of the
I must hurry if I am to win.
that came out of the changes? Kind of depends. We're actually gonna go Zarya or Philia, so we depending on what we can get first. Either way, we're gonna go 3. We're gonna try to go 3 Freljords. I still think Freljords is a little strong, but oh. Fucking got a Shen for his forecast unit. Nice. Cool. Are they trying to use Warwick as like an item holder for something else? For what though?
How's that for a Vandal City beatdown?
Bro, how many other prismatics are we gonna get?
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
Nice, they already have Zeri. This is why I don't think Gunner needed a buff, like at all. They did not. I don't know if they did it for buffing the other Gunners, but I think they forgot that this fucker exists. Like Zeri was so strong before, and then they're like, oh well, I guess we'll just, you know, buff that, you know, forgetting that there is a slight problem in the fact that there's a very strong unit that exists in that synergy. Maybe you could try to go Aphelios. Yeah, I don't like that. I still don't like the XP change. I really wish they had like not stuck with it.
Are all summoners so weak?
Can I get anything that I want? Probably not, because there goes that one, yeah.
I will rule the Freljord.
Bruh.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
I will restore Freljord's greatness.
I don't know if we'll be able to stick gunner.
You always fight so poorly.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
How many goddamn swords am I gonna get this fucking game? Bruh. Like seriously, what the fuck? My luck is so shit.
Fade and be gone.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it.
Oh, these components are just fucking atrocious, dude.
Just looking for a road home. Shadows.
Like actually atrocious. Like they're so bad. Fuck, I shouldn't have gotten this. God damn it. Like this, like statistically is really low. Like even with the ridiculous.
The void has breached this place.
I don't know what to do because every time I try to go a build, like nothing works because everything gets taken. I know Noxus got slightly buffed though. It just, I got royally fucked with the items I got from like everything. Like royally fucked. Like 4 swords, 2 bows, like bruh. There's literally nothing in this game that needs that many swords and that many bows.
where all paths converge.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Fuck. If Lysandra hadn't stunned there, she probably could have killed one more person. First game on this, I mean, like, Zephy, my first game was a 5th, and then my second game was an 8th, so you're doing better than me. Congrats. And I got placed iron too, so. First game I didn't get my units taken from me. It's just it took forever to get the units I needed. Yeah, but with how much I played on the PvE, like, shouldn't really been a thing, in my opinion. I mean, I also just don't know how fucking the MMR of it works, like how hard everybody resets, kind of deal. Oh shit, just straight up gave me a 5 cost unit. Alright, that chance is actually really low. Actually. I need to put this in, but I can't.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
As Ionia came, so
Fuck. Void is such a pain in the ass to deal with. This fucker already has a Belvis. I mean, well, granted, I got Ari, so.
I will rule the Freljord.
I just don't like how you have to stabilize off of 7. It feels so bad to stabilize off of 7. Instead of stabilizing on 6 and then on 8, you stabilize on 7, but 7 has really shitty chances for 4 cost units. Like... From what I understand, most people don't like that, didn't like the XP changes, but they just kind of did whatever they wanted to do, I guess. Oh my goodness, nice. fucking just got deleted by the Foregunner. So fun. Like, part of this thing is like part of what I don't really understand is why they buffed certain synergies. Like Gunner was one of the top 3 synergies, and then they buffed it. Like, this is the confusing part of this patch, right? This is where I feel like they fucking didn't patch the game based off of like what was actually being used, because like Gunner, Demacia, Aphelios were like the 3 of the top most stable comps. They buffed 2 out of 3 of those. Like, why? Question mark? Like, what made them think that that they needed to buff 2 of the 3 most stable comps, right? Like, because like Zeri's dealing a fuck ton of damage, like just in general. I mean, Gunner in general is dealing a shit ton of damage. But like I'm just confused, to be honest, at the patch, like why they decided to buff certain shit. Also, like, I'm like getting none of my units. Whatever. First 3 games all bot 4. Yay, let's go. Fantastic. So fun. I should have just Thieves Gloves this fucker instead. Like, I don't necessarily think it's like because of the patch. It's just I don't understand like the reasoning behind some of the buffs they did. Like, why are we buffing comps that were already stable and fine? Right? Like why? Like how did, like, what is this team looking at? Like, what are the stats they're looking at? Because Shurima got nerfed and it requires 1 or 2 spats to actually like warrant the nerf, because going Shurima 7 without a spat is a waste of time because there's too many weak units. Like, and then they nerfed a bunch of the fucking augments, like a bunch of like the higher, like the overperforming ones. But I feel like they nerfed them a little too much, but I don't really think that's a bad thing. It's just I don't understand why Demacia and Gunner had buffs. Like instead of buffing like the characters weren't underperforming, the traits were not underperforming. So like, what data were they looking at that they went, yeah, these need buffs? Like, right? Because like I don't fucking see it like at all. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Especially Gunner. Gunner specifically had no business getting buffed. Like, even just by 2%. Like 2%. Like 2%'s a lot. Like why? Like, just why? Like, as soon as I saw that, because I was looking at it when I was like eating lunch, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was literally like just completely in like like just in shock that they fucking buffed Gunner, which is one of the most stable comps to get top 4 in. Like, it's so strong. But they're like, yeah, no, we're just gonna buff that. And it's like, excuse me? Like, with what data? Like, why? Like, huh? Then they nerf Void, which Void requires a spat to be good. Because like they nerfed Void pretty hard. They nerfed it because Rift Herald and Baron Nashor no longer like scale off of star levels from your units. They scale off of stage level. And then they took away the ability to get Void Heart and Void Soul, and they added like Void Crown and Void Crest, which is like the gold and prismatic versions, which means you cannot go 8 Void at level 7. You have to be level 8 to get it, to get 8 Void to get the Baron Nashor, which is fine. It's kind of whatever. I mean, the problem is that like Void was already like, Void 8 was kind of like a whatever thing anyway, because you need Belvith, so you were going level 8 anyway to increase your chance to get Belvith. So that didn't really matter. And like, in all honesty, that's not that much of a change. It just made it where if you got lucky and got Belvith early, at 7, you can't. You still have to wait till 8 to get to the Baron Nashor, which I don't really think is that big of a deal. I don't think Ionia got changed like at all. Jarvan got a slight nerf in his stun, but to be honest, it was so slight it doesn't even matter, because the whole reason that Jarvan's so strong is because he can stun. He stuns such a big area, right? So like reducing it by point something seconds is not going to cause a big problem. I don't care. I hate this one. I'm on a lose streak, and the last thing I want is to go for the portal that I generally just always lose. Yeah, no. Ah, for fuck's sake. Like, I don't know. I don't understand the point behind the, like, what's the point in buffing Gunnar and Demacia, like two of the best performing comps. Usually when I would lose, like more often than not, what I lose to is a Demacia or a Gunnar comp on the PvE before they buffed it. Like that's generally what I would lose to, because they were so strong. They were really hard to kill. Dealt a lot of damage. Reforger early isn't that great. The gold's nice though. But yeah, I don't know. I knew this was gonna happen though. Like when as soon as they said that they weren't gonna do any more like actual like patches and shit, and that they were just gonna like wait till launch, like I was like, bro, launch is gonna be such a shit show for me, because they're gonna do a bunch of changes and it's gonna be weird, and they're not gonna have like any data.
Piltover's finest.
We have 6. But yeah, because like again, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like you buff like stable comps, like comps that were doing well, like or traits that were really strong. You buff them, like, oh, why? Because they didn't even buff like the early. Here we go, Shurima. Hell nah, but dog, we got fucking.
A cannonball is the best icebreaker.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't personally understand it. Also, this got buffed, Jeweled Lotus. I think it was like 35%. Or did it get buffed to good enough? I don't fucking remember. It's still good. The prismatic version.
How's that for a Vandal City beatdown?
Let's start the show.
This is very exciting.
Mhm. I was gonna put in the Oriana, but we got Malzahar tool. Did you start a kit? Of course you did. The fact that this can still be got at 2-1 is ridiculous to me. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't think we would have beaten it anyway, as long as he had, because he's literally 2-starred all of, like, almost every single unit on his board except one, which is insane, because I've been holding on to pairs forever, and I still couldn't do that. But, whatever. It is what it is. That's what I think about you. Don't touch it. Do not touch my sheet. Oh wait, did they hand out the ranked rewards yet?
Ionia. The place was so damn quiet before I came along.
I don't personally care to keep
I love Demacia.
in
It's the only place I've been.
I don't know what other prismatic shit we can get.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning. Ionia. The place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Yeah, of course. There's always someone who's gonna try to go like Invoker. Well, actually, that's more of like a higher thing. I haven't like none of the other games I saw had a lot of people going Invoker. Invoker 4 is really strong, like especially early. Cause like Karma's a really strong unit. People sleep on her a lot, but she's actually really strong. I don't know. I will say set 9 feels a bit more snowbally than the previous. I mean, like it didn't feel that bad like on PvE, but right now it feels like pretty bad in comparison. Because like the problem is that on like before the changes, like there was plenty of times I was like, oh shit, we're gonna fall behind, and I would just like, you know, flex to something else and everything would be hunky-dory. But now it's like you fall behind, you're kind of just fucked. And a lot of it I think has to do with the level changes. Like I don't agree with the level change personally. Like I don't think it was a good idea. because like the problem with the level changes is once you fall behind, like it's hard to stabilize, because like 7 has always been like, because they didn't change the percentages right at the levels, they just changed how much XP it takes to level.
One life to give for
And the
Ionia.
problem is that like
I must make it count.
level 7, if you're not going like a 3-star reroll comp, has really shit rates to try to like stabilize that. Like one of the big things I stopped doing, which helped me climb out of plat, was to not roll as much at 7, because it just wasn't that good. But now they're kind of forcing you to do it, because not only did they make it more expensive to like level past 7, you take more damage in the stage that you go 7. So like it's a little much, to be honest. Oh fuck, I didn't need the Infinity Edge. I'm so dumb. I forget what fucking things I have.
The void has breached the space. I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
I'm quite literally a moron.
Let's start the show.
I'm probably just gonna reroll the Infinity's Edge then. I have a Reforger. That Reforger is gonna save my ass
Remember the name.
from the sadness. Actually, I might just reroll both. Ooh, you like it.
The shadows.
I like Morello's Karma. It's really good. To be honest, I probably should have put a sword on it too, just to see if I could get the sword rerolled. Just reroll all 3 of these, because this one's not that great. I don't know what to do with a sword, realistically speaking. Because like I was saying, like Giant Slayer isn't that good of a thing. I guess Bloodthirster for Yasuo in the future, but I almost missed that bow because I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, I have that bow, and I was about to like look off, and then I was like, oh wait, shit. I like out of the corner of my eye, I saw that it was still running past it, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
Ionia. The place was so damn quiet before I came along.
So this was kind of a waste, but kind of wasn't a waste, because we got Morello's, which is good, and the Cloak of Stillness, also good. It was almost bad though because because if I didn't have that reforge, I would basically have Infinity's Edge being useless. I mean, not completely useless. It gives a good amount of AD, but like, I don't really like. You kind of don't really want that when you're running fucking prismatic Jeweled Lotus. The only thing I can drop for to put Shen in is Karma, but she's applying Armorellos. Armorellos. I don't know if we'll be able to 2-star though, just because I remember there's that one Invoker dude.
Remember the name.
Knock knock. Vengeance calling. Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
If I could 3-star Seth, that'd be nice. Seth's actually a pretty good tank if you can 3-star him.
Kaisa. Remember the name.
Just looking for a road home.
What I have done cannot be undone.
Oh, that's right, I can drop Ballista now.
Kaisa. Remember the name.
We can drop Callista because we have Yasuo, so we still have Challenger 4. We'll be at Ionia 5, but that's what it is. The other reason I don't like prismatics too much is because there's a lot of really good gold augments you just miss out on.
Believe Aphelios.
There's something for an Ionia augment. Like one where it would be a or you know, could give me an Ionia spat because Ionia spat on Kaisa is really good. Oh, I guess it gave me his, yeah, it gave me a Zephyr for the thing.
in for a road home.
I am a blade in the darkness.
I'm not gonna lie. This might be bugged. That might be bugged. Yogi Splunkies, baby. Can we go fast to 8? No, we're still a little off.
If I don't kill you, Zon will.
Because she's supposed to lose this. Because I didn't fucking build that. I didn't build this, I didn't build any of these items on any of these characters. The locket didn't, like... It might be bugged. Because it's supposed to be 4 temporary items. You're supposed to lose them once you get out of combat. But it literally just gave my characters items for free. And then it's giving them a 3rd item. So that might actually be bugged.
Demacia must lead by example.
I was thinking that maybe we put it on the bench would pop the items off, but that's not good. Like, this being bugged is not good. Like, at all. They need to fix that, like, ASAP. Because they're becoming permanent items. Like, I'm getting fully built items for free. That's like, even if they're bad items, it doesn't matter. The sheer stats you're getting is ridiculous. And then it's also fucking with the itemization, right? Like, I now have a Bloodthirster on a Kaisa when I was waiting for something like anything else, like a Guard Breaker or something. But it's bad in more ways than one.
Kaisa, remember the name.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Yeah, see, like, I can't put items on her anymore. That's not good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's bugged. That's not good. I have to not take that again. Like, that's a strong prismatic by itself, by the way. Like, even if they're temporary, it's free items. Like, on characters. Even with the RNG aspect of it, like, it just... Like, people underestimate just how much, like, free items are just good to have. But the fact that it's fully kitting out my stuff without, like, actually having a stuff for it, like, that's bugged. That's not good. Oh, there we go. It cleared his items when he 2-starred.
I must hurry if I am to win.
Yeah, no, it reactivated like almost immediately. It fully kitted out, my guys. Like, that's bugged. It's not supposed to do that. It doesn't feel good to like win like this, winning off of a bug. And I think there's a report bug feature, right? Like, it built in the engine. What is this called? Guess from above. The only saving grace is that the items are completely random. Because, like, we might not, like... I mean, if we get 4-star Kai'Sa, or 2-star Kai'Sa, we win, but... Like, we do much better, but, like... It's not giving, like, perfect items for each character, right? So... Because if not, we would be completely unstoppable, which is ridiculous. Yeah. I like, because the problem is I can't even put that on anybody.
Is not this time.
I will rule the Freljord. I will rule the Freljord. Now we prove our purpose.
Fear the void's sting. The void has breached this place.
Slayer on Kai'Sa is ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck like Karma did that she just deleted everybody. Like, that was Karma at the beginning, who like half health like that entire like stack of shit. Like, she has a jeweled gauntlet, a what is it? The fucking chalice. Oh, now she has Shojins, so I gave her Shojins. Oh, that's why she's just shotgunning out fucking abilities then. Okay, but like it doesn't feel good though. Like, she'll do better with a blue buff, but like, oh, I guess the plus 15. But yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the dick to deal with. Realistically, I would have preferred the Slayer on Yasuo. We wouldn't be doing this well if the bug wasn't a thing. Remember to report that after. Also, I didn't know that like Shurima 7 was so strong because it double ascended your characters. But I think that was just a bug. I don't think that was supposed to be intentional.
Kaisa, remember the name.
Just looking for a road home. A shadow.
Oh shit. No, there goes Yari. Nah, whatever. What's up, Fizzy? Now it makes me wonder if I lost before because of bugs, like bugged augments. Because there was a couple times my team just instantly got deleted a little suspiciously. Oh, it was just us. Sorry. Please beat me. Like, I could probably position this in a way I don't lose, but I don't want to win, personally. Not due to a bug. I'm just spreading them back out because I'd grouped them together because they had the power code in this, but the irony of it is that if it wasn't for the bug, I might have been able to actually like win this because I could have itemized things better. But then the other irony is I wouldn't have made it this far without the bug. Like all of these items are, I don't do shit for me because I can't put them on anybody. That's the problem, right? Like Zeke's Herald, like 2 Zeke's Heralds, 3 fucking these 3 cones, like these are so bad. But the sheer stats, well actually I don't even know, actually could it? Actually I might have been able to, like I probably could have been doing this well even without it, to be honest. Because like the items are pretty bad. Like the only good items that it gave me are his tank items, which are really fucking good. His tank, actually no, he has a Zeke's, right? Like, Aurelia has a protectors and a gunblade, which isn't the best for her. Well, like the gunblade isn't. Like the Zeke's and the gunblade are kind of troll. So. The real question though is I wonder if maybe, like, I wonder if the items are actually like in effect, right? Like what if the bug is just like a visual like bug, like the stats aren't there? Which I don't think I can really find that out. 120, I mean we'll find out. This, it's a pretty easy way. This is 25 ability power at the start of combat. So she's at 125. So she should be 150 at the start of combat. But it also, like, this also kind of shows what I'm saying though. Like, there's no real incentive to sell the T-Hex if you can like win with it. Like, if you keep winning, like once you start winning with it after like with like 30-40 stacks, there's like no point. Okay, yeah, no, the items are still working. Like they work. Like realistically speaking, I would have wanted the Slayer item on, like the Slayer spat on Yasuo, and then I would have wanted the whatchamacallit, fuck, what's it called? Like I would have wanted a Slayer spat on Yasuo, and I would have wanted to build something else on the Kaisa. Oh, here we go. What a bug. In game item. Shit, what's, hold up. Let me see what. Just reporting the bug real quick before I forget it. But hopefully that can fix that bug. I don't think we would have gotten like bot 4 with that game, but I don't think we would have gotten top 2 if it wasn't for the bug. Though in the end it kind of like shot us in the foot because we couldn't like properly gear characters to actually be useful. So it kind of like, you know, can I say por agua? It kind of in a way like helped us and then fucked us over. Like, so I guess it kind of evened out in the end. Like, cause it also didn't give us like really good items either. Like, right? It gave us 4 fucking chalices. No, 3 chalices, 2 Zeke's heralds. Like, they put a Morello on fucking Yasuo. Like, what do you got when we start him to 2-star? Like, oh, I forgot to check if we have the. They gave the. Well, no, because I didn't have the. I don't know when they're gonna give the ranked rewards. Because at least for 8.5, I had like a pop up that showed me all my rewards. Oh, thank God.
Shurima is never
Oh, so they added voice lines for when the portals get picked. That was definitely not in the PvE. This is a portal where if you go like invokers with Rise is actually really strong because the tornadoes are such a pain in the ass.
Anoxian always rises to the top.
They will feel pain they've never imagined. Carnage.
Every step, a new journey.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning. The Mist Bearers.
Anoxian always rises to the top.
They will feel pain they've never imagined. For the darkness.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Actually, I think we're the wins. No, I think we got. I think the game that we got like that we didn't win with, but we got like top 4 placement was with the Tacticians Azir, but we did 3 strategists. Also, don't know why I want to keep calling it Tacticians. Instead of strategist.
You always fight so poorly.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Unfortunately, it's kind of useless that he killed that because the little dude does like nothing for your HP damage.
Let's start the show. Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it.
Killing you will be one of my finest works.
So what, like 3 people trying to go void in this lobby? Are they starting void?
Now that is what I want to see.
I'm not gonna lie, this early, kind of dumb. Like actually dumb. Like, incredibly stupid. How strong this early. We're at 2-6 with Raphelios.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Like just because our front line couldn't live long enough. But if our front line had lived long enough, like holy shit, we would have killed everything. But we're looking for Targon, Shen. Maybe do we go for? Well, no, because we have to fit in Freljords.
Are all Southerners so weak?
I will restore Freljord's greatness.
The song. That's not bad. A lot of the Greatest Showman songs are pretty good.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I've been. Justice will be served.
Every step, a new journey.
I'll probably go for a Giant Slayer if I can.
Are all Southerners so weak?
Yeah, there was a couple. I think is it? I think this might be a cover. Yeah, this one's a cover of the song itself. But there was definitely a bit where I had a good probably like a third of like the Greatest Showman like playlist on or a soundtrack on my playlist. I think there's one more on here. I don't remember. There was another playlist I had that had a lot of the Hamilton songs on them. Cause those songs kind of just got stuck on your head.
You always fight so poorly.
I probably should have gone for the Callista just to get a stone plate. That'll be fine.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it. For the Freljord!
So we already got a Tarek.
Are all summoners so weak?
I need one more. Aphelios. I'm just gonna slam this on an Aphelios if I get another one, just to get him 2-star, just to be safe.
They will go no further.
I guess we could keep Galio just for 4 Invoker. What's our front line looking like? Yeah, that's not terrible. This is an extra frontline unit. That one was a little close.
Are all summoners so weak?
So you can keep Galio and then we can go into Rise later also. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Just go like, just keep Galio for the front line, and then once we get a better front line, we then, if a Rise pops up, we'll just like swap him for the Rise for 4 Invoker. That way Soraka can heal a lot more.
To make a life of death, you do what you have to, brother.
I am Zorn's reckoning.
I find it odd that he's like, he's keeping the Renekton, right? Like, keeping the Renekton's kind of meh. Can we do that? So we could invoke oh, we can invoke Jarvan. Yeah. Gimme. Yeah, you can hold on to that for now. Oh, I could have invoked her. But I think like if I get a Jarvan, I'm gonna drop him for Jarvan and then just put invokers on the Jarvan so you can just bomb bomb bomb. Jeez. I got some tanking there though. Holy. I put it on him because he's only the really one that makes sense. Because like Set's kind of whatever for Invoker, but like he does some tanking.
From the shadows.
Mm.
Demacia must lead by example.
Was it man? I was surprised by that other guy keeping the Renekton because like you have 2 Bruiser built into Void anyway, so and you don't have any extra space for characters, right? To go 4 Bruiser, so you go for something else, i.e. multicast if you're gonna focus on the Vel'Koz, or like Challenger, which is probably the better one because you can focus on I need frontline items. Or Morello's, but you can focus on actually, so you can focus on Challenger to get Kai'Sa to Challenger, which is a pretty hefty step up. And
Demacia, now and forever.
and and like DPS for her because that cast is really strong. That cast is very strong. Almost. If you could have thrown that chakram, we probably would have won that. It was close. That was close.
The shadows.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
For Piltover.
Fuck. He's cheesing the fucking Slayer. He's cheesing Zed with Slayer because Zed with Slayer and then 2 like healing items makes him like so hard to kill. And he's at like what, 5 Slayer, if not more? No, he's like maxed out Slayer. Because he has a Slayer spat here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does Slayer go to 7? I don't remember. Slayer goes to 7. He basically has Slayer maxed out. That's how we couldn't kill the Zed there. Missing the Sejuani, the front line.
The Iceborn rule, Freljord.
Shurima is not of this time.
Leonte. Hear my name and know my strength.
Patent. I hate that that exists. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's funny to watch it happen, but I hate that that fucking exists. To be honest, that was also terrible placement on his part. You should never put your like Rift Herald or your Nashor like on the edge of this, like there. You should always put it like down, like if you don't want him getting focused, put it down like on the second row. But like
The Freljord.
that was ridiculous. Like that was actually ridiculous. I don't think anything else has like that much like something like that I need to worry about.
You always fight so poorly.
Fear my fully built Shen, baby.
Yes.
Feel the power of true ice.
Hmm. Oh, for fuck's sakes, bro. He cast it once and just instantly deleted Aphelios. It's so dumb. Mm. Mm-hmm. I thought about getting the Bastion to put it on Sedge, but it's whatever.
I will rule the Freljord.
I won't be denied.
Knock knock. Vengeance calling.
Silence is like, alright, light it up. Roomp. I think Silence probably my favorite 5 cost unit. Just from watching him just choo-choo motherfucker through a whole team. Like, that shit. 10 out of 10. So good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all about positioning right now. If I can out position them, then we're good. Like Scion is probably one of the most infuriating like 5 stars to deal with when you have something like a Lux or something, because like he doesn't die. Like if you have like a gold collector or you have like a like the Nox, well the Nox is one not so much, but like anything that like where the single target like wants to execute something very quickly, like Scion is very annoying because like he technically doesn't die. Like you kill him and then he just goes like he goes into his like little fucking super angry mode and he just chills. So it's kind of nutty. I mean, it's one of the. It's by Ren Collective. It's a Christian song. Oh fuck! I forgot to move him over. That's not good. Alright, it worked out in the end. It's kind of dangerous if Zeri's like on the same side as your carry because her lightning jumps will bounce towards him and kill him. I don't think we'll make it to 9, but I also don't really have anything else I want to put in right now. Okay, so positioning wise, I do need to have Aphelios on the right side then. Alright, so that way he throws his chakrams at the. Oh, so now you're swaying. Yeah, I need him throwing his chakram at the Zeri. That's fine. Might as well just Thieves Gloves the Scion. I guess I could just roll down and see if I could 2-star the Scion. Because we're not making it to 9.
For great science.
I am Darkin. Your gods fear me.
My Runeterra will be beautiful.
Damn. We hit like every 5-star but the Scion. Yeah, we got out positioned. Well, maybe not. No, we got out positioned. Oh well, GG. Top 2 again. There's no way. How many games was that? That was only like what, 4 or 5 games? Is it? I thought it was like 10. Aren't your placements supposed to be 10? I don't know. All right, they haven't handed out the ranked rewards yet. Bruh, put me on bronze. I don't know if it's like a full reset from one like full set to the next. Oh, those first 3 games were so bad. A 5th, an 8th, and a 6th. Ugh. I don't know why the second game went so poorly. Whatever. If I'm facing like actual bronze players, I should be able to get to gold relatively quickly. That guy started sweating at the end there, though. I think maybe if I get 2-star Scion, it kind of helps. It kind of sucks. He had a 2-star. He had 2-star. 2-star. Aatrox. 2-star Aatrox fully kitted for tank items. Aatrox actually is kind of hard to kill when he's tanked up. Fuck, I hate this one, dude. I hate the crown one, it's so annoying. Oh, you give you a crown, and then if that character dies, you instantly lose the fight. People forget fucking rogue exists. Because they're just like, oh, we'll just put on a backline carry. Then someone goes rogue and just kills your fucking backline carry, and you just instantly lose. Half the times, what is it? I think I got it. I've gotten it once on stream when I was playing on the PvE, and then I've got it twice when I was playing off stream. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah. But, I just ended up not using the item because I just didn't care. And like I didn't lose. Like if I'm mistaken, I won those games anyway. So, but part of it is just that like the game does a terrible fucking job for the portals of telling you what the portal actually does. Like does a really bad job because like it just doesn't tell you anything for the portal. It's like, oh, protect your unit or some shit. It doesn't tell you instantly lose it. They died. What's up, Khan? Good morning. Alright, you fuckers good? Y'all done talking? Yeah. If only there was that. If only there was like, you know, so much content that showed you what the portals do. I don't really like any of this. God, I hate this one so much. Fuck it. Whatever. Whatever. We die, we die. So be it. Yeah, I mean, I'm always gonna be basic. Like, I'll say ahead of time if I don't stream at night. My regular schedule is always streaming twice a day. But have a good dinner. I'm glad, like, hopefully, like, we do pretty good. Because, you know, luckily Khan didn't have to sit here and watch me fumble my first 3 matches.
There's a saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil.
Oh, we did have Katarina. Katarina's kind of rough to deal with. But I had a feeling someone was gonna go rogue in this lobby.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it.
For a second, I was about to be like, only 2 Orianas? No, it took a minute. I mean, that's a good way to lose streak, to be honest. I need a crit item. I guess guard breaker. Hodge would be good. We'll just see what we end up going, I guess. Maybe I should have gotten this Swain. Because we could go Shurima. Shurima Tacticians. I don't know how viable it would be in this like lobby though. I don't want to break my 20, just I hit 5. Especially because we're not like on an actual streak. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like we lost, so we're not even going, so it's not really gonna secure us anything. There's no real point. Not to mention our gen's not even 2-starred anyway, so might as well just econ, wait. Long term is definitely gonna be better. I think if that wasn't a Cassiopeia, we win that. Because of the healing, but also if this fucker was 2-starred, we'd win that.
Ionia. The place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Another Poro TF. I know in the PBE it was like Poro, Vladimir, and TF were kind of like the three, but then they kind of hard nerfed the Vladimir augments. So Vladimir's not that great. I think last I saw it's like TF, Poro, or Ornn. Is kind of what you are kind of the ones that are considered higher. It's just that I think like in general, because of the way the legends were designed, fuck, I was hoping you could kill both of them. Most people go Poro just because like, I mean they said it themselves where the legends were designed in a way that the 3-2 and 4-2 augments, like it's usually better to take something that's not the legend augment. So I like, from what I've heard, most like at least like competitive players are going like Poro just so that way they don't have to worry about, you know, potentially getting, you know, it's just one extra chance at a decent augment if that's the case. But I think Ornn is probably the most flexible just because like extra items and components aren't bad. So, like, Ornn is what I was using at the beginning. But, okay, again.
Will feel pain they've never imagined.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came.
I fucked up. Ah, that was so close. I just need a better front line. Oh shit, what am I doing? Griefing. This is apparently like one that people have been abusing a lot on a roll.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it.
Every step, a new journey.
I mean, I don't generally like going, generally I don't play Aphelios, but if the game is gonna give me an Aphelios like this early twice in a row, I'm not gonna say no. Right? Like I'd be stupid to just be like, I don't want to play Aphelios, I'm gonna not play Aphelios. Like, bro. Not to mention, I mean, it's still flexible enough. I feel like swapping to something else we can. Because of the items I built. Part of me wants to reforge it. I don't know if you can fix it. I don't know if they changed it, but like they might have. But you could reforge your crown on the PvE. It was something you could do. It was actually kind of funny. I forgot whose clip I saw of that he put like an item to reforge on a character and then he reforged it, forgetting that he had the crown on that character. To be honest, I'd rather they nerf like how much stats you get from the crown, and then just made it where instead of like losing, like it just I played like the escort quest augment, where as long as the crowned unit survived, like you get like bonus shit, stuff like that. I think people will probably like it more. I just don't like it because Rogue exists. All it takes is one fucking 2-star fucking one like 2-star 4 Rogue Katarina with a Jewel's Gauntlet Hodge and a whatever else they build on her, and she just one shots the dude your carry with the crown, and then you just lose, and you're just like in tears, crying, like just regretting life decisions. What's my Zon augment? The additional attack one? Do I want that one? Like, it's not bad. I just don't know if I want it.
If I don't kill you, Zon will.
If it wasn't for the crown, he would have won that. If he had put his crown on Malzahar instead, he would have won that. Oh, I forgot to grab Galio. Invoker 4. Oh, wait. Oh, wheel. I was like, he's been winning quite a bit, so pretty sure he's probably almost kept that. How much it costs to guarantee the new arena? I don't know the exact cost, but I think it's 60. Maybe? I think it's like 60 pulls or something. I don't remember the pity, to be honest. We were talking about the mech one. Yeah, I think. Don't quote me on that. All I know is I heard that it was technically like the same cost to guarantee as before, but like you had less of a chance of getting it like ahead of time. As I'm saying, is what I heard. I think I should just waited. The difference is that if you get it ahead of time, the coins carry over to the next one. It works like a normal gacha banner does, basically. I think we'll just stick with Aphelios.
A new journey.
So I'm assuming that's why, because apparently they reduced the chance, like instead of 2%, it's like 1% to get the quote unquote like the banner character, for lack of a better term. Which in this case is the arena, because supposedly it's supposed to be like that's supposed to be the system going forward. If I'm mistaken, for also like the mini-me's, like the special ones also. But yeah, like that was that's the plan apparently, is the coins are going to be universal across all the banners, and then but like the cost is more or less the same.
restore Freljord's greatness.
Hmm.
I will rule the Freljord.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge.
Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I'm saying that's how it is. Cause it's not cheap for 10 roll either though. When I remember, it's pretty up there. See, the point is, I don't know if it's worth going 4 Invoker or 2 Bruiser if I don't have the Invoker spot.
Just looking for a road home.
Oh, I should have checked if I could reroll the crown, since you can take it off by putting it on the bench anyway. That would have been interesting. Oh, you also want Aphelios.
You always fight so poorly.
Unfortunately, like, Harmist got nerfed so hard that I don't think it's worth going. Like, I think the gold one's the only one that's like kind of worth going. I think the prismatic one and the silver ones aren't really worth it. Oh shit. That's a decent amount cheaper than 300. I mean, it's outside of my pay grade, but... Yeah. I've gotten a plan it for other people. It's... If it wasn't because I was like, bro, I can't swipe for that, and because I'm waiting to see if they ever add like a volley bear mini me, like, I would probably go for it, because it is a very cool fucking, it's a very cool arena. They did a really good job on it. All the animations and shit are just top tier.
Shadows.
I think I'll wait. Like, Renekton's not doing much, but he's giving Bruiser to Sejuani, which is making her chunky. So that's not that bad. It's just, I don't know, because like if we go 4 Invoker, we can get Rise, but I don't remember what Rise's portal does for Demacia. And then if we go 2 Bruiser, then we just go Scion again. Like 2 Bastion, 2 Bruiser frontline. Yeah, like Sedge is surviving with so little HP, just for like just long enough for Soraka to heal her a couple times to keep her from dying.
I miss the darkness of the void.
Oh shit, I spent way too much. There's just so many good units popped up that I was like, it was a little hard to resist to not pick them up out of the shop. Oh, but I also rolled a little bit too much too. That's the big problem. That's the bigger issue. I rolled a little too much. But I was trying to get these two fuckers. Because the point is we're gonna have 3 Invoker anyway. It's just I don't know if like 4 Invoker is better than 2 Bruiser just because Sejuani is a good tank. I guess we'll leave it up to fate, right? Like if we get 2-star if we get 2-star Shen first, we go for that. If we get 2-star if we get 2-star Sejuani, we go for that. Oh shit, he's got Velvet Aatrox. That could have been kind of scary if he had more HP.
Every fight. This time's no different.
Feel the power of true ice.
Oh, because he built Seeks. Interesting. So that way Aphelios gets his stacks that much faster.
I will rule the Freljord.
The only thing that's kind of rough about Bruiser is that like Rek'Sai's not very like frontliney, right? Like Rek'Sai is more like I'm gonna murder shit, Bruiser style. So it's kind of hard to like Renekton. Well, like Vi would be a good decent drop. I just forgot about it. I'm not used to having Bruiser so early.
Just looking for a road home.
Oh shit, that was a Tark. Oops. Alright, 2 bruiser it is. We left it up to Fate. Fate said 2 bruiser. 2 bruiser it is. You know, I keep forgetting Freljord has a level 4. For some weird reason, every time like I look at Freljord Heart, I go, well, I plan on going 3 Freljord anyway. So like, what's the point? And then I'm like, oh wait, Freljord 4 exists. Like, that's the point. Like, I'm so dumb. Because this is like the second game I think I've gotten offered Freljord Heart. And I go, no, I'm going to play Freljord 3 anyway. I don't need that. And then I'm like, oh shit, hold up. Fuck, I could have a stun.
You always fight so poorly.
I'm so dumb. Ooh. 3-star Sona, that's actually kind of a little worrying.
Do you always fight so poorly?
Shurima is not of this time.
Demacia, now and forever.
Yeah, I'm here with you for this too. I was trying to keep him from doing that because I don't think we can beat him. Yeah, with the crown on, I can't beat him. I mean, I kind of also fucked up my placement.
Shurima is not of this time.
Bro, I just need one more Shen. I completely ignored the Taric, but I just need one more Shen. This is not the guy with a look of stillness. I love how Sona's like hitbox is so dumb. It feels almost twice the size of like the actual like animation because like she'll cast it and then it looks like it misses, but then it doesn't miss.
I may be merciful, but Tardon isn't.
Oh, yeah, I was right. He had Cloak of Stillness. Oh no, he's gonna cleave to death. I can already feel it. Feel it in my bones. Get fucked, nerd. That positioning was still really good for him because Sion was on the wrong side. Like, well, that and because Sion's like Thieves' Gloves, so sometimes you're gonna get good shit, sometimes you're gonna get garbage shit.
Bond with me every fight. This time's no different.
Oh, I should we punt the Ken or the Shen? Yeah, I can't beat him once he has that fully stacked up. Unfortunate. Like, it's definitely not the harm assist, it's the crown that's making the damage difference. Hey, yo, 2-star Shen, finally. Holy fuckaronis. he killed the kid. He killed the kid. I was like, wait, how did they all die so fast? He killed the kale in the corner. Oh man. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. I was not expecting that. Like Sion 2 is a pain in the dick to kill, but like I thought he would have died when he went over here, and then he goes over and I'm like, all right, he's wailing, whatever, and then all of a sudden all of his units die, and I'm like, huh? It's because Sion fucking fucked them up. Holy shit! I'm telling you, Sion's my favorite 5 cost, like 110%. Strategist? Like a strategist that worth? Yeah, it was GG. This was an interesting comp that he went. All right, that's gonna be it for the day stream. We'll be back tonight. We'll be doing a bunch more ranking. Still kind of annoyed that I'm still kind of annoyed how my placements went a little bit. And in the first couple, I fumbled so hard on the first like couple matches. This 8th like royally screwed me over. Then 6th. But then we lucked out and hit everything and came in 2nd. Like this is like the unfortunate here is I just didn't hit stuff. Well, I hit this one. This one I think this should have still been a 4th, but I think it's just because we didn't have Swain 2. Actually, I think you need Swain 3 to make this like a really good front line. Nasus just is not a good fucking tank unit. He just falls over unless he's like Juggernaut 4. I mean, we also didn't have Juggernaut on him either. Well, we kind of did because we had the Juggernaut emblem, but I don't think Nasus is that good without Juggernaut 4 and like Shurima 5, so he ascends. This one was just because we just couldn't hit anything. Unfortunately. We went just 8th. I don't know what I could have done differently here. Probably not go Harmesis, probably go something else. This one I don't think this one was the one where I kind of got trolled because I got a fuck ton of like I had like 4 swords and like 3 bows. I have no, like actually more than that, didn't I? Because bow here, bow here, bow here, bow here. These are all made like items, by the way. Like I didn't get those from the anvils. Like these are all just fucking items I slammed. So there's like 4 bows. There's 2, 3, 4. 5 swords in one game. That was nutty. But yeah. Oh well, we'll be back tonight. It seems I don't know if it was just like the earlier games are a little like I don't know how the MMR works on like a full season reset, but the first couple matches definitely felt pretty rough. Pretty rough. But we're gonna go raid Yuna. We can go say good luck on their climb. I can type. But yeah, we'll be back tonight with more rank. Like this, the rest of this week is definitely just all TFT. Maybe like all of next week. So hopefully we can get up to where we need to be ASAP. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. If it's early in the issue, have a good day. If it's late in the issue, be well. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Do see you all again in the next one.